Can Calliope have been like the first one up and she's making eggs for everybody that she found in the forest?
Make a survival check
Ooh.
to see if you can find eggs and no eggs. You stop! No!
I don't have any other dice.
Not these ones. Those are mine.
I have so many.
He didn't even notice.
You don't. I did just now when I looked to see.
I have so many
I
dice.
have dice, just not those ones.
I'm a stealer.
Don't.
A thief? Your dice are scary. They're unpredictable.
The audacity. I worked very hard to make sure my dice have dice loyalty and positive energy.
Oh no.
Goodness.
Yeah.
That's what you get.
Yeah, that's what you get.
How was your survival check?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You found eggs. They look delicious.
Oh no.
There's like an 85% chance they're just rocks.
Make a cooking check. Roll a d20. You're not proficient.
Pissed off.
12.
Interesting. You all wake up in the morning. As you say your goodbyes, you turn around and Calliope's over the fire with a little pan making some eggs.
I'm afraid.
No, you're cooking eggs. They seem great.
Am I scrambling them?
Are those the eggs you'd like to make?
Yes.
And yes, they're looking like scrambled eggs.
Samira, make an investigation into those
To make sure
eggs.
they're actually eggs.
Why would Samira be worried?
Oh, that's true. That's metagaming. You find these
I
eggs.
found them in the woods.
17.
What did I do with
Seven-
Calliope?
17?
Yeah.
I figured that
So
Calliope.
these are really big eggs.
Oh, no.
It's a lot of egg. Also, you look at the eggs. They're like green with pink speckle in it.
I think.
Calliope, you think it's great. You think they look wonderful.
That's beautiful, Katie.
That's beautiful, Katie.
You're gonna eat the egg?
No, I'm gonna pretend to eat the egg. Sleight of hand check.
Oh, you don't have to eat them off the floor. But that's very sweet of you. Thank you, Samira.
You look down and Mr. Reginald's like looking at the egg pile and like climbs back up your
I
arm.
think your squirrel is sick. Should we take him to a doctor when we get into town?
I think he just needs some distance.
As you
We all paid for it.
go through, Leslie, will you roll a d8 for me?
Oh?
Don't be
Do I-
suspicious.
Do I have to?
Do I have to?
Do I have to?
Yeah, roll a d8 for me, please.
Josh, you're so smart and talented and funny
6?
and pretty and
6?
Yeah. 6 out of 8, that's good.
depends.
Yeah. It's not too high, but not
Okay.
too low.
So,
75%.
I hate when he does that.
the
Roll d20. Why?
Just
do
feel
it.
like it.
Just for fun.
Let's do it.
as you walk around, you hear a as you stand up. Well, I stand up. As you look down and you see this weird tar on your boot.
What color?
This darkish purplish tar.
Butterball.
Almost like a molasses kind of consistency.
You should taste it.
You want me to taste it?
Well, yeah, I'm not going to.
Harvey would have done it. I mean,
The dip is drunk.
if you really want me to, I suppose.
Well, I mean, you don't have to.
No, I'm brave.
Hufflepuff wants to be a Gryffindor.
It's like tar. It's very thick. You lick it?
Yeah.
Okay. It immediately stings your tongue, and you begin to choke a little bit.
No, she spits it out.
Okay.
That was really gross.
Make a Constitution saving
I
throw.
knew it was coming.
I had
like
no
Joan
idea
and
that was
spiders.
gonna happen.
Constitution 12.
12.
That's what they all say.
You take 26 points of poison damage
Can I cast?
as your insides just kind of reverberate through yourself, and you see like a vein on her neck start to like turn like this dark purple as she's like coughing.
Can I cast Lesser Restoration on her? So that
Sure.
she's no longer poisoned?
It was... Okay, you cast Lesser Restoration. You see it this time, looking at her. Like a droplet of the same tar-like substance land on her shoulder
How big is this?
and roll
How big is this
down
thing?
her chest.
Okay.
You hear a rustling throughout all the trees around you.
Oh. Oh no.
Why is it
As it lands and walks forward, and you see this brown draconic face.
It's because of the eggs.
So I speak
I need you two to roll for initiative.
for...
No, it wouldn't be Maximus Altar if I didn't wake up and was in perilous danger.
And if it wasn't Raegan's fault.
Poor Raegan.
I was just trying to make breakfast. I was just trying to go to the post office. I was just trying to be friendly. Can't do anything right around here.
That's what you get for stealing his dice.
Yeah,
Two of us are gonna die.
You do. You just didn't roll very well in a very apparently crucial situation.
And Imogen is going to cast Magic Missile.
Imogen has magic missile. You've been going after the wrong sister.
As you look next to you, and you're still kind of groggy, you see the complete visage of Joan, hair covering just the eyes. It looks exactly like her, and she holds up her hand,
It's like only in my dreams.
and blue magic starts to form. As she shoots 4 magic missiles.
Kevin's got a loose dread and tucks behind what would be an ear.
Nice work out there. Did you study magic at all? Or?
She's interested.
No, I did, yeah.
Hi.
What did you study?
Most interested of
An old friend.
Joan is there.
Like,
All right.
super old. He's so old.
Oh, like an old person,
Yeah,
not like
yeah.
someone who used. I don't mean to pry.
No.
Sorry,
No, it's fine.
I'm not good with. Punch you in the shoulder. Good job.
Oh my gosh. You should go for that.
No. Kevin's in love with Joan. Kevin's gonna get all flustered and walk away and just kind of.
This must be really confusing for you.
It very much is.
I should do it today.
Samira, I would like you to take the lead. Yay!
I'll do it. Emmy just goes.
$10.
As Emmy starts to walk, you feel like a slight poke on your arm as you approach like a nearby bush.
We got the benefits of a long rest.
Yes, you did get the
yeah.
benefits of a long
Okay,
rest.
cool.
But as you look, you see this small gnome pointing a crossbow at you.
Oh?
You do hear a booming voice. What's your business here? And you turn around, and from behind you, near kind of the corner of your campsite, you see this tall Leonin male with a blonde mane. Very muscular in build.
Raegan's got a thing for
It's not Wilbur.
Yeah.
You're quite a motley crew.
Yeah, we've done that before.
How are you able to slay such a beast? He puts his bow down, and everyone else keeps theirs on you.
Calliope kind of keeps her surrender hands up. But she does this. Magic. Do you want to see a magic trick?
Why don't you make a persuasion check? 24?
Probably not the best time to.
Sure. Show me a magic trick.
Oh, yeah, sure. Go ahead.
All right. Think of something in your brain. Think of it and keep it in there.
All right.
Calliope. Do you mind if I use my flute? It's just a little instrument like a flute, like this.
Stand down, men. They all kind of like
I really like magic tricks. This is so cool.
She
they all like lower their crossbows and their bows.
and she
They still
plays-
have them like ready, like arrows notched or bolts at the ready, but they're not pointing at you guys
And
anymore.
she plays a jolly little tune.
Okay.
And then she does detect thoughts and she wants to see what he's thinking.
It starts off with waffles.
Waffles.
But then he's like, you do hear like a, oh, I hope he's not trying to read my mind. Oh, I really hope I don't think of something inappropriate. And then some other images flash that don't say.
Can she start saying every word that
Whoa, okay, get it. As soon as you get to a word that kind of makes Imogen like wince a little bit.
Well, that's my magic trick.
Okay, yeah, that was really cool. You could have stopped at waffles. I would have believed you.
Well, I don't know.
We are the Rangers of the Harrison Lounge, Monster Hunters Guild.
Do you sing?
I mean, in college I was a bass in a barbershop quartet. That was fun.
Well, I think that you have a really nice voice. If you ever want to try singing, I do lessons usually for 10 cold pieces in Davenport.
Oh, that's steep.
But for you, I do them for free.
Ooh.
Hey, yo!
Just because you like my magic tricks.
You see beyond his whiskers some visible blushing
That's so funny.
on his cheeks. Anyway, so should we take the head, boss? It's like, no, leave it. That's a bit of a hassle.
I can
Right
take
then.
it.
That's quite all right.
Are you sure?
Yeah, even if we get it there, what are we gonna do with a giant wyvern head?
Mount it.
I mean, it's a nice headquarters. It's not that big. It's a good size.
Yeah. Decent.
Yeah, no, it's great.
I'm sure. It's not really the size that matters.
No.
Where is it? Where's the size matter show?
This place is humongous.
Calliope taps on Imogen's shoulder.
Yeah.
I have a trick that we should play on your friends. On our friends.
A trick? Why?
Because it's fun. It's just funny. It's silly.
What?
It's like a prank.
Why is it fun to trick people?
Well, sometimes it's funny. Like it's a joke.
A joke?
Mhm.
What joke are you wanting to trick someone with?
Well, I have a disguise kit. So I could make your eyes green. And we could pretend that you're
To
your
look
sister.
like my kidnapped sister.
Yes, it's like switching
who
places.
could die
And is wanted for 50,000
and is
gold
wanted
in
for however much you.
Well, it's not much of a change. You don't have to, but I just thought it might be a little bit clever of us. Don't
Is
you
this
like
within-
playing games?
Is this within earshot
No.
of anybody?
No, I'm gonna say for the purpose of this now. Not really.
You don't. Oh, how boring. I'll say your sister is more fun than that.
I know. Well, listen. I know games. I just thought that like playing tricks is mean, and
I bet Joan would have done it.
isn't she wanted? This just seems mean and bad.
I bet. Didn't
Don't
you
they
ever
miss her a lot? Aren't they
didn't
like
you
her
ever
best
switch
friends?
places with your sister? I would do that if I had
No.
a twin.
She tried, but no.
I've known Joan for 2 weeks.
Well,
Maybe 3.
sounds like she's gotten a lot more done than you have.
Like what?
I don't know. She's a wanted criminal. That's cool as fetch.
Fetch?
Oh my god.
Listen, I
It
don't
just-
want to make anybody sad, but we could play a different game.
It'll help
Have
you
you
fit
ever
in.
played chess?
Oh,
I like chess.
so you are boring. But if you don't want to do it, that's fine.
How
I just
about
have
we
a
use your
thing.
kit to make you look like Joan?
I think that would be a lot less convincing.
And then you can say, and then you can put on the mask and scare someone.
I think that I would get arrested.
Well, it's just a trick.
I like her.
I think that if
Wow, you must not be as cool as Joan.
I'm actually a little cooler than Joan.
Weren't you her replacement in this group?
What did you see? Using magic. I bet I could use more magic than you,
How many
Imogen.
points of sick burn damage did this guy's?
Are you her replacement?
How much magic do you even know?
I know quite a bit.
I bet I know more.
I can probably learn any spell that you can learn.
I bet you couldn't.
Any spell you could learn, I could learn
I
better.
learned my spells
The
through
volume
trauma!
at which they're arguing.
it's now getting a little out of hand.
Hey, take it easy, man. What's going on?
What'd she do?
Is everything okay?
Right out of you right now. If I
Okay,
wanted to, 'cause I'm
okay.
so cool.
And I could make you not cast a spell at all.
Okay.
That's kind of scary.
I'm
That's
siding
kind of cool.
with Imogen. Kevin, 10 gold on Imogen.
Imogen, it's been so long! And pulls her into like a really, really deep hug, and Imogen's like, yep, oh, hey, Amadeus, hi, like a really uncomfortable thing. Oh, and you brought customers!
I suppose.
Well, I can get your friends fitted with the finest wares. What kind of outfits y'all looking for, honey? Oh, I have something perfect in mind for you.
Well, we're actually, I think they're actually for him.
Actually, they're here about Joan. And as she says it, he's like, oh, sure. I'm actually was gonna talk to you later about that. Come into my office. I don't really know how to tell you this. Joan's alive? Apparently. I haven't seen her or met her, and like he seems like not surprised. He's like, oh, I know. She wrote me. She wrote me.
Was that where she was going to the post office?
Oh, I didn't realize she wrote you. Puts the paper down. It's like, yeah, I mean, I haven't really known what to do with it. I got it like 2 days ago.
I think that we could get cleaned up a bit here, so we might be able to fit in with the higher folk.
Oh, you must stay at my estate. That'll put you more in the northern section of Enron, and I have a private bathhouse.
Of course he does.
Of course, it's as private as you want it to be.
Oh my god.
Here, I'm the boss here, so I can leave. Let's go. He grabs his bag and puts it over his shoulder. It's like completely rhymestoned and bedazzled in like every way.
As it should be. What? How do you spell his name?
And he reaches into this beautiful rhinestone satchel that's like bright pink, and he pulls out like a full cane and he starts walking with it.
Oh, is that a bag of holding?
Indeed.
I have one as well.
Wow, I could make that look way better.
You know, I didn't even really know clothes were a thing until I... Never mind.
I could show you the world.
Is it shiny, shimmering, and splendid?
That's a great way. Write that down. We should talk later.
I think that'd be a great song.
She reminded you a couple times last session.
Okay, I'm gonna let Kelsiar out then.
Okay.
Yes, in the middle of the store.
Hey! Not in the store.
It's Joan's dog. He's nice.
Okay, great. Hi, Joan's dog. Not in the store. Back in the necklace, please. Kelsiar looks around like really confused.
He does look cool next to her.
He runs up really excited up to Imogen. And like tackles her to the ground, and Imogen screams as this black wolf like pounces on her, is licking her face, and her eyes are closed as she's like flinching, and he's like pounding, and he's like super heavy, and he's like bark, and like his big paws like resting on her chest, like pushing her to the ground, and then she like opens one eye, and then Kelsiar freezes.
Are they colorblind?
Oh, buddy.
Sorry.
And steps off.
He knows.
They're still different eyes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kevin's just gonna pat him on the head.
And
And he
Poor
doesn't
guy.
doesn't move.
Poor guy.
He's just looking down.
She casts speak with
I was about to
animals.
say.
That's not your Joan, that's her sister. We're looking for her.
Okay. I'm sorry.
No, don't be. You're very sweet.
Can I pull out like?
He like droops his
Can I
little
s-
pointed ears droop.
Can I assume my rations have like jerky?
Sure.
Okay, I'm
you
gonna
still
get...
have a hot dog.
You do stuff it all down.
Would he like the hot
You
dog?
can dry it off her to him.
Can you ask him if he wants my hot dog?
You can ask him yourself.
Do you want my hot dog?
Gives it like a little lick. I'm not hungry. I'd like to go back into my room.
Poor guy.
All right,
Like,
Kelsiar.
just shuffles.
I'll check in on you soon. He would like to go back into his room, please.
He goes up to you and nudges your leg.
Just go pet him a little bit and then put it
Shh. Goes.
Poor guy.
Oh. Ow.
To the
That
estate,
hurt.
yeah.
I don't know what the heck just happened.
That's.
Anyway, pretty sure that's the bathhouse.
What if he has a second family? Sorry, that was out of character. So, what if we, like, all went swimming?
Emmy goes to a private room.
So
and,
does
like,
Imogen.
locks it.
Calliope runs into the big one.
Samira, as you turn around, you do
Stop.
see shelves just with like all sorts of like salts and oils and additives, and there's also appears to be something where you can control the temperature.
Samira's gonna go over and just make the water really cold.
Stealthily?
But she's gonna be stealthy, but she's also laughing at the same time.
Okay, make a stealth check with disadvantage. Which you presume is cold.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
There's two signs. One's like a flame, and one is like a cube.
Okay,
Maybe an
so
ice cube.
towards the cube.
So towards the cube all the way. And you hear a shh as this fog begins to come into the main bath. And Calliope, while you're swimming, it's like a little lukewarm. It's like, oh, this is a fun swim. Oh. Really, really freezing cold as this fog envelops you. It also becomes hard to see through this thick
Mr.
fog
Red will
that's
be
now
laughing
filling
too,
the
like this
room.
little high bitch.
He did fine.
I screamed
It's
in front of
super
a lot of
cold,
men.
like your body starts like shivering and seizing up a little bit.
Calliope just tries to make noise and just screams.
All you guys hear from out of the bathroom is Calliope screaming.
Does Emmy
Last
hear a little
time,
harder?
does she rip the wall? She just like.
You were like in the middle at this point.
Kevin,
she stand?
Kevin runs out of his room.
Yeah,
with a
it's getting
towel
harder
his
and
way,
harder
sword
to
in
like
hand.
move, but you run out of your room. What?
With a towel around his waist, sword in hand, like,
He just summons his sword. Yeah.
what's going on?
Imogen also runs out, like her eyes are glowing blue, and she has like magic circles
Samira's now
lit
named
out.
on
She
the
also
wall.
has like a towel on.
Can Emmy just like peek out?
Interrupt my me
Weirdly on the
time.
wall, and she can't stop laughing. It's like full body laughing.
You can see Samira laughing, and you just see like you can touch the floor of the pool. It's not like so deep that you like have to tread water, but you're like kind of just bouncing, and you just see like Calliope's bouncing hair in the middle of the pool somewhere, screaming, and Samira laughing against the corner of the room.
Does Calliope reach the edge?
Are you trying to move towards the edge?
She's like trying to.
Is she getting
but
piercing
she's, like-
cold damage?
Not yet.
She's like trying to move like just like towards the wall.
From the cold.
Samira's gonna take it. And
So you're
turn
just
it.
kind of leaning on the side like a wet cat. Just like going on.
Samira's gonna
She
take
gets-
it and now turn it all the way around.
That can get pretty.
But she's doing it while laughing so hard that she's not moving in direction.
Everyone sees Samira doing this, turning some sort of knob, and Calliope screaming. The
Drops his sword.
fog begins to like settle, and you hear like this sound, and the water starts to warm up, and you start to like kind of do stuff. You're still
Did
like
she try to
clutching it
climb
from the
out?
residual cold. Yeah, you start to climb out as the water starts to get warm, and then steam starts to rise from it.
Samira's on the floor.
She's trying to.
The fog in the room kind of clears, and you now see Calliope just like huddled on the floor, just totally wet and like
she out?
traumatized. Yeah, you're out now.
I can't feel my toes.
Can
I don't have toes. Oh God.
Can Emmy bring over a towel?
Yeah.
She's like clutching herself, just huddled in the.
Gives her a towel. Like,
Imogen walks over to you like, I see.
Kevin's
That's
gonna bring another towel and like droop it like over her head. Pass her on the head and just go back into
That's bad.
his private room.
I think she walks over to you. She kind of points over at Samir, and you see like the big knob, like, oh, that's a trick. That was funny.
Thank you.
That's funny.
Are you okay?
Oh.
Anyways, have a good night, guys, and we will see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.